What's happening?
Jody, I'm gonna let you rock out, my boy.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, y'all know the vibes. It's your boy, Mr. Jody, 63-3. This is welcome to the End Game Podcast, man. Because we took a few weeks off, but after this football weekend playoff, boy, we had to come see y'all, and we brought my man, Mr. Hello Black Man, my sister.
What's happening?
My sister Kalisha's official husband, because she don't be wanting to call my boy husband. So we gonna put it out. Her husband.
I can't wait till she see this.
I hope she watching right now. Her husband, my boy Jay, in the building. My brother.
You got it. Glad to be here.
Hey, yes, and we got the CEO in the building, as always, and the people's uncle. And this is the End Game, man, the home of the hottest sports podcast intro in the game. And we're gonna hit y'all with it, and we're gonna be right back.
Let's get it.
End game.
Yeah. Jumping out of the basement, best in the game, ain't no need for replacements. Beating up the block, putting holes in the pavement. Pass up the rock, the only thing we shooting J's with. Easy on the scene, family talk is the kingpin. Sports and direct, no ESPN. Being top rate, busting streams through your state. Bro, we all up for debate, but this ain't first take.
Hell no.
Right here, you can get it in a hurry. Listen as we drop nuggets. No Joker, no Murray for the 3-step Curry. Took it like a thief. My homeboy Pat classified as a chief. Jody hit us with the college. We got MLB knowledge. Boxing social with the chef. TKO before the stoppage. Playing homage to the best. Us, we proclaim Uncle Pudge and the CEO. This the End Game.
I'm the one that got sick. Make that motherfucker flip. Safe bet with all your chips. I'm the one. Not two and not three. That ain't me. I'm the one. One and only. Ain't no asses in my seat. I'm the one. Might check me on the one. Niggas hate me cause I won. And they hate me. I'm the one. Ain't no faking. I'm the no mistaken. I'm the one. Ain't no breaking. I'm the one. I'm the greatest. I'm the one.
Hey man, appreciate everybody for pulling up today. Man, listen, last time we talked, had a conversation about the Final Four, and today we're gonna get right into it. We know what y'all came here to see. We gotta hit this college football segment. We're gonna talk about a little NBA and a little NFL today, but we gotta hit this college football segment. And after the nil deal, college football has been about one thing. And y'all know when we talk about college football, we got to bring that boy Primetime on. So to get into our college football segment, Mr. Dion, because college football is all of
That boy had to get out of his seat.
Hey, boy, I hadn't heard it in so long. You know what I'm saying? I had to rock out right quick. Man, it's prime time. So let's go ahead and get him his little 2 seconds, man. Of course, all the talk us off season has been about Primetime and his #1 transfer portal. And I was like, boy, this is the 2nd year in a row Deion Sanders in the Colorado Boston won the national championship on paper, boy. God damn. You know? God damn. Deion, and right now, Deion 26-0 in his first 2 seasons were on paper. So, but as we know, the game is played on the field. So, we'll see next season. They're moving divisions. The division done changed. So, I don't know, man. To me personally, ain't no excuse why they don't win at least 7-8 games next season.
They got to win 7. If they don't win 7, he on the hot seat. I mean, that's just winning. It's just any program you go in that 2nd year. You should have your established culture. You're looking for you should come back with at least 15 starters, right? At least 15.
Now you the 2 best players.
Yeah. You come back in with your 2nd level of recruiting. Transfer portal is wide open. You know, that's something that I guess basically new the last 3 years, the way they've been doing it the last 3 years. But yeah, he got to win 7 games. He don't win 7, he goes into that third season with a lot less shine on him.
He got to he got to do something. We got to hold him to the same standards as we hold all the other coaches.
Right.
He had his first season. Okay. Like, the Colorado fans and the bandwagon fans, well, he won 4 games. Well, he did win 2 more than he did before. But we got to hold him to a certain standard, like we hold Jimbo Fisher, like we hold Bill Napier, like we hold anybody else that's
damn it, he got to make a bowl game. I'm gonna say that shit right now.
He gotta do something.
It's enough bowl games for him to go win 7 games. It's literally 6.
He gotta make a bowl game.
Hey, cause Mario Cristobal, they chatter in Miami right now. It's like, bro, what the fuck you doing? Huh? What you doing right now, bro? Hey, they told Mario, they done already hit Mario with hey,
tighten up.
Hey, you got the Gators first game. Hey, this either better be a dove or the best loss you ever had in your goddamn life, boy. Because if Mario loses this game against the Gators, you step into my office. We can holler at you.
Come see me.
Jimmy, and in reality, yeah, they'll give coaches 3 years, but that's Coach Prime. That's Coach Prime. They're gonna give him this coming season. That's Coach Prime.
Let's be real. Right? We always pride ourselves in our being real, so let's be real. Okay. Jimmy, they give white coaches 3 seasons. And we know that's fact. That's fact.
That's why I said we got a whole Deion.
I think Deion a little bit different because of all the money he brings in.
Well, historically speaking, you know, Jimbo Fisher and what was it, Kevin Summit, damn near had the same record, but somehow or another, you paid Jimbo Fisher all this damn money to have the same record as Kevin Summit.
Well, we know that that's Kevin Summit. He don't have the same shine as Deion.
Okay.
You know, Colorado will be a fool to pop Deion off all the money he bringing in, but in year 3, hey man, if he ain't been to a bowl game, they gonna start looking funny at him. Like,
yeah, they gonna start looking at him.
Well, especially with him moving to the Big 12 and basically 2 of the best teams in the Big 12 will be moving over to the SEC. So there, like I said, there's no reason why he can't win 7. Hell, honestly, bro, Colorado should win 8 to 9 games next season. There is no.
You would say that. That's on paper though, but when you get out there, it's a whole different ball game.
Listen, the reason he can't win 9 because he needs 5 new offensive linemen. You're not gonna win 9 games with 5 offensive linemen up front. You're not gonna do it. At no level. If you're playing Pee-wee, high school, college, it's semi-pro, powder puff, flag, if you got to go out there with 5 new offensive linemen on the front, which he definitely needs. Any 5 starters are upgrade over what he took out there last year.
Hold on, we talk about offensive line. Let's talk about defensive line because
defense is simple.
Hey, no,
defense is way simpler.
No,
go get the ball. That's it.
Not against Oregon.
That's it.
Not against Oregon. That defense
doesn't matter. Go get the ball. That's it. That's defense.
Hey, Telly.
Offensive line is way more complicated than defensive line.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I tell you what, you so comfortable. Hey, come see me when they play them Kansas City Jayhawks.
Okay. You forget you're talking to a coach, baby. I can tell you about football in and out, offense and defense. To me, defense is way simpler.
Then on O and D line, that's great. Again, let y'all tell it. Deion done won a national championship on paper. How many times we done seen
y'all? They know that word, y'all. that word, man. There ain't no y'all here.
Okay. Let the Deion bandwagoners tell it. He got these recruits that say
exactly.
And now all of a sudden he don't won the national championship. How many times we done seen him? Hey, how many times we done seen a recruit beat a bomb and then get out there in that field and get mocked like, oh damn, you ain't the man no more, huh?
Yeah. It's different.
Hold on, man. You can say that schedule is cake, That's because you looking at last year. We don't know what those teams bringing this year.
And let's not talk about schedules because they cheated, boy, the Florida Gators. Boy.
Hey, you want to talk about schedules? Hey, you want to talk about cupcake schedule? Bitch, I seen Georgia's schedule this year. Jesus Christ, they got two actual games on their schedule, dog. I'm like, damn.
Come on, dog.
2 games.
Look at Alabama's schedule. They always schedule cupcakes.
Hey, Georgia 2 toughest games is Alabama and Tennessee. The rest of them games look like they're finna walk through the SEC. I'm like, golly.
Leave, boy.
But
I'm just saying.
Speaking of college football, let's cut to the shit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Florida State felt like they got so cheated, and after this weekend, do we still feel bad for Florida State for not making it to the college playoffs?
Yeah, because you come on, dog. All the great players didn't play, opted out, went somewhere. That's like me, man. That's the 5th string going against the 1st string. Even Kirby Smart said something needed to be done because, man, that was BS.
Tell you still got to put on the pads. You still
no, man. Look, there's a difference. It's like, man, me going against myself. It ain't gonna happen.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Telly. You know, they had 9 scholarship players not play in that game.
They had 24
players didn't play in the game.
9 of them wasn't scholarship. That's what I'm saying. I saw that somewhere. 9 of them were scholarships. 24 players. Go ahead.
No. I think it's a to be determined at this point, right? Because yes, for the naysayers for Florida State, they can always look back and say, okay, well, look what happened. But for me, as I'm more of a casual college fan, I'm looking at the entire scheme. It's hard for me to say what the game is when you have 24 players not play in a game. Like it's hard for me to say your team didn't deserve. Well, your team really didn't play. So it's some of their backups didn't play. They're playing 3rd and 4th. My cousin is a diehard Florida State fan, right? My diehard Charlie Ward, everybody come through. He know what they're gonna do, what high school they was in, where all that JUCO stuff. He knows that. He said he didn't even know some of these guys that was on the field for this game. He said, I've never heard of this guy. He said, I've never even seen his guy ever play football for Florida State. So, it's hard to say for me.
Exactly. It's hard to judge that because if they all would have played full strength, it wouldn't have been 63-3. I can tell you that. It's just.
Let me ask you this, right? The games that we got, Alabama versus Michigan. Mm-hmm. And you say it was one of the better games of the year this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Overtime, of course. An overtime game is a good game.
Texas versus Washington. Can you say it was one of the better games this year?
Yes.
Of course, 31-37. But you can't say Florida State couldn't have done that either.
I'm telling you right now, absolutely not. There was
you
no
can't
way.
say that with a definitive absolute because the man they went undefeated without their star quarterback.
Yeah.
They rallied and played everybody and beat them.
I am telling you, right? The Florida State team, the full Florida State team with Jordan Travis, maybe. The team without Jordan Travis,
still won. Still won.
Telly, they played a Division II school without Jordan Travis and beat them. Congratulations for beating the Division II school.
Okay, and look who Alabama played their last game.
Listen, we're not talking about them.
Man, they look like them. I thought it was a culinary school or something.
You played a deflated.
What you talking about?
Without their starting quarterback, right? You played a deflated Florida Gators team, and then you played a half-assed Louisville team, right? Who looked like a high school team in the ACC championship. So you didn't play anybody of worth a damn. Not to disrespect B's Gators, but they looked a hot mess in that game.
Watch your mouth, watch your mouth. I just got back. Watch your mouth.
Hey, got up 12-0 and just could not put it together after that. They looked defeated. They were missing their fucking quarterback. So Florida State beat up a already handicapped Gator team and went out there
Okay, but you're not saying the same about Alabama, though.
Because we
Alabama struggled with Auburn. Auburn, dog. They struggled with Auburn.
They did. But we're not talking about Bama right now. We're talking about Florida State.
No, we talking about every damn body. No, we ain't gonna leave no one person, no one school out.
We talking about
listen. Alabama shouldn't have been there, but I'm glad he politicked and got his way in. He got his ass whooped. Now maybe he'll go somewhere.
That's fine. That's fine. I give a damn about all that, right?
Hey,
but
Ken, right? Georgia did struggle with Auburn.
Right, Georgia struggled with Georgia struggled with Auburn. There was a couple times Georgia in the first half was like, "What the hell is this?" You know what I'm saying? So every team
did Auburn got blasted. I mean, Alabama got blasted by Texas.
All I'm saying is this. This is my point.
Alabama shouldn't have been there. That's the point.
Florida State not being there, and the games that they had was the reason why they weren't there. It was
not having a starting quarterback is the reason why they wasn't there. Everybody said that.
Telly, let me ask you a question, right?
You can ask me anything.
So you watch a race car, right? You watch Gran Turismo, right?
Who the hell I play Gran Turismo? I don't watch that
right? So every team, right, goes out, right, and they find the perfect car for their team, right? So you got Ferrari, Aston Martin, Lamborghini, Porsche, GTR. They go and get their best car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, last year, Aston Martin won the Gran Turismo. I know that for a fact. They won, right? Now, you take that same Aston Martin, right? You take that same Aston Martin, and you take that driver out of that Aston Martin. Do they win? No. Is it the same car?
How do you know, though?
Yes. But you
check
this
out.
No.
Hold on. Let me have that instances where the star quarterback got hurt and the backup lead them to championships and the backups lead them to the playoffs.
Tell me the backup played 2 games and it was 2
First of all, and he was in concussion protocol. So he was going to be back. But you didn't answer the question.
Backup played 2 games.
I said, has there been instances where the backup led the team to championships?
Bro, they played the Gators and
losing. That's a good point.
Don't dance around it. This ain't Dancing with the Stars. Yes or no?
There has been incidences where the backup quarterback has led the team to a championship.
And we got that was a better backup quarterback. Tom Brady, 7 Super Bowls. If Drew Bledsoe don't get hurt, we don't know Tom Brady.
Bro, do any of them niggas in that backfield look like Tom Brady? No.
Come on. Bottom line, it happens. You don't shut down the seat. This year in particular, we just found out Jake Browning is a bad man in Cincinnati.
That's
all because Joe Cool got hurt. Thank you. Yeah, you NFL. Can't say that. That's NFL. You know they would have lost because of the backup again.
This nigga's like 29. He's been in the system for like 8 years, bro. That don't matter. Man. Listen, I know you want to advocate for Florida State, right?
I don't give a damn. My team is Miami. They ain't played for nothing. I'm just saying right is right, wrong is wrong. You can't say one player don't make a football team. 53 people. 53 people.
We fucked that up. Fuck the Pinstripe Bowl up. Because I don't know what the fuck that was. That was an offensive shit show out there. So listen,
I'm just saying.
Florida State would have got their ass beat by Bama.
How you know you can't say that?
They would have got their ass beat.
You cannot say that.
Don't matter.
It does matter. That's the whole purpose. One player does not make a team. This ain't
everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat. Y'all answer Mike little theory here.
Hey, Ken, you better get off them Hurricanes, man. The U been good well after 93 now. We don't stop that
now. We ain't been good since 2002. Let's get it together.
Yeah, let's get it.
We've been good after that too.
No, stop.
Listen, Florida State would have lost against any of these in the playoffs, bro.
So everybody in the chat that's listening, Had Florida State play Michigan, how does that go? How does that game go?
Double-digit loss.
Who?
I don't know, man. Florida State defense is nasty, man.
Thank you.
But hear me out.
That defense is bad, bro. It's hard, man.
Understand that, Jamie. But
Listen,
understand that offense is trash.
Dude.
but it's about matchup. It's about matchup. It's about matchup and lead.
On offense, but they won the Super Bowl with defense.
Yeah.
Who?
Josh
The 2000 Ravens.
Trent Dilfer.
Again, Telly, you can't pull a historical
say about
defense
30.
like the 2000.
Come on, man. I'm giving you facts. I ain't pulling nothing.
Listen,
I'm just adding to what you say.
Defense wins championships, but you have to stir up some type of offense. You cannot leave the defense.
Did you watch the 2000 Ravens? They defense outscored their offense.
And that's NFL. Telly, this is college.
Man, football is football.
No,
On
it's
every
not.
level, football is football. X's and O's. Pros and Joes, hoes in the stands. It's the same thing.
Right. FSU. Here's the thing. FSU doesn't have any offense, okay? I'm not saying FSU's defense isn't good. All I'm saying is the way Michigan defense looked last night, the lack of offense on Florida State side would have been enough to fuck.
You said lack of.
Bro.
You forgetting matchups, man. Everything is not cookie cutter. Matchups mean a thing. Just like, okay, for example, Georgia and Alabama struggle with Auburn, but then Auburn get their ass blown the fuck out the next week by, I forget who it was. They got stoned. Matchups is a thing, dude.
Yeah.
I can't say Florida State offense couldn't score or
they wouldn't have scored.
You can't say that.
Mike, you judging that. Mike, you judging that.
Say that.
You're judging that off of the Georgia game. You're judging
No. I'm judging. See, the problem is I'm not judging Florida State off of the Georgia game. I'm not even judging Florida State for all the players they got. I'm judging Florida State off that piss poor performance offensively against the Gators, who've been exposed defensively plenty times this season.
No, you telling me a team can't have an off day?
No, Telly, listen. Stop talking to listen. I'm judging Florida State.
I'm listening. All I hear is Charlie Brown stuff. Wah, 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 wah. That's all I hear.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him talk. Go ahead, Mike.
Like I said, I'm judging Florida State. I'm judging Florida State off of the piss poor offensive show from the Gators. I'm judging Florida State off that piss poor.
You ain't gonna keep.
Bro, I'm being real. I'm being real.
Being real. Being real, because you ain't talking about the team that played after Florida.
I wanted y'all to win that game.
I know you did.
I wanted y'all to.
I ain't gonna keep. All right,
but like I ain't gonna do that. All right, I got listen. And I'm judging Florida State off the piss poor offensive performance against Louisville. Again, Louisville's defense isn't that good.
Talk about Louisville.
Louisville's defense isn't good. Louisville's defense ranks at the bottom of the ACC. So for you to go out and struggle against,
there you go, Corey. There you go.
Struggle against Florida offensively and struggle against Louisville. You literally beat them. What was it? 13-6 or 10-6 or some shit like that. You had 215 yards of offense, and 73 of those yards came from one fucking play. Okay, I am judging Florida State offensively off the last two games with whatever backup quarterback that they had. Some nigga that
read Corey comment.
Yes, and thank you. He's the last few FSU games exposed defensively saved them. Yes. So when you take that no existent offense and you put them up against Texas, who has an immaculate offense, you put them up against Georgia, who's well-rounded on both sides of the ball, Michigan, who's well-rounded on both sides of the ball, Alabama, who's well-rounded on both sides of the ball, and Washington, who has probably the best quarterback that we've seen in years. It's a mismatch. Even with their full team, it is a mismatch. That's why Florida State didn't get into the playoffs, because the committee was like, this is the worst 13-4 football team we've ever seen.
What type of strength of schedule did Florida State have outside the ACC? Did they have any big games?
I give them the strength because they beat Louisville their first game.
Okay.
I mean, they beat LSU their first game.
Yeah.
I'm not taking away from the teams that they beat because they beat their one SEC opponent, right? They beat their SEC opponent. But when you want to talk about Florida State's offense, Florida State been getting exposed all season because they almost lost to Boston College, right? They were one field goal away from losing to Boston College. Let's not talk about the fact that Boston College had 19 accepted penalties. They had 24 penalties. 5 of them were declined. They had 19 that were accepted and still damn near lost. Like, come on, bro. Florida State.
Are you ready now?
No, Florida State this year was like the same 2013 team with Jameis Winston won, where they played like shit the whole season, but just kept winning. The Florida State fans thought we were gonna have another Jameis Winston season, even though we keep fucking up, we keep finding a way to win. This was not going to be this year. You will get Florida State 13-0. Honestly, if you rank them rank the best teams, honestly, 13-0 Florida State was probably 9th. I would put Ohio State in front of
Joe, don't do that. Don't do that.
Are you ready now?
Not 9th now.
Florida State, bruh.
Are you ready?
Quarterback that they
We're going to
had.
still talk. All right, hold on.
The quarterback that they had, Florida State was not a good team. Florida State is not a good football team without Jordan Travis. That is a fact. That's why they didn't get into the playoffs. I'm not hating. Should they have been there? Yes. I would have loved to see Florida State get into the playoffs and get embarrassed. I want Florida State to get to the national championship and get embarrassed. The higher they go, the better the fall is. Do you understand how much I would have loved to troll Florida State losing in the national championship? That would have made my motherfucking year. The one time I get to put them niggas in Club Shay Shay is losing in the national championship. Love it. Love it. But at the end of the day, Florida State just didn't have a good team. And the problem is you guys are so mad because this was your one shot. Because you know that you probably not going to.
Hey, man, when you going to finish, man? Because I think you done made your point.
All right, Telly, go ahead, Telly. Go ahead, Telly.
So, I'm finna obliterate you right quick, man. Welcome to 2024, man. Because all that nonsense you talking about didn't have a good offense. I'm pretty sure. Well, let me see. Was that a couple of years ago? The high-flying Chiefs got their ass spanked in the Super Bowl because somebody had a good defense over their high-flying offense.
Or the fact that Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce were dropping passes left and right.
Yes or no. Brandon, get your man. Yes or no? I ain't got time for it. High-flying defense wins championship. Florida State had a defense. Bottom line, you got a defense, you got a chance.
Yeah,
that's been proven throughout time. I don't care what level you on. Proven throughout time. If you got a good defense,
you got a chance.
You have a chance.
I agree with Telly on that
one. Florida State has a good defense.
Okay,
they should have been in there.
With an established offense, you have a chance.
Oh my God! Didn't I just say the Chiefs had an established offense, and they got their ass spanked? Even though they blew out the Buccaneers earlier that year, what happened when the game was on the line? Defense rose.
No, that the Bucs played.
Okay, we're gonna take them out the equation. Let's talk about the 2006 Bears. They had a phenomenal defense and special teams and went to the Super Bowl. Why? Defense, special teams. It's 3 phases of the game. You talking about offense. That's 2 other phases, bro.
And guess what? Didn't have enough offense to do a damn thing.
Let me ask a question. Why are we talking about a team that didn't even play yesterday?
Exactly.
Let's talk about Michigan, who just beat Alabama. Let's talk about Washington.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about Jalen Milroe with that bad read on the last call that me and Jay was talking about.
Terrible read.
That terrible read.
Terrible read.
He should have cut.
Why was it a terrible read, fellas?
Because
tell me why it was a terrible read.
He should have cut to the left and walked into the end zone.
Come on,
but
man.
Because Brandon's point, the center snapped the ball low and he had to make a quick decision.
Yeah.
Had to make a quick
He
decision.
snapped the ball low and had to
That's
make a
why
quick
it was
decision.
messed up.
But he should have walked into
Thank
the
you, Joshua Evans. Yes, I know football. I studied the game.
Is a fucking suck university fan, so his opinion don't count in this matter.
Hey, Josh, you get him. You get him, Josh.
We'll give a damn. We'll give a damn about them people.
We can talk about Michigan, Alabama. We knew Michigan was going to beat Alabama. They tried to make it seem like Michigan was scared of Alabama.
Mike had Bama on it. Mike had Bama on it.
Well, we just heard his football knowledge. He don't count, so he still got some more reading to do. I'm gonna slide him the secret playbook. There you go. Get his knowledge up. You know, now Washington and Texas, I had that as a close game. I was like, it's anybody game. I don't know. Just Washington, you know, I don't know. That was a good game, 37-31. But I knew Michigan was going to beat Alabama.
Well, Harbaugh writing the story right now, ain't he?
And he going to win. He going to win it all.
I had no faith. I had no faith in Jim Harbaugh. Your last 2 times in the playoffs, you went out there and you got dog walked by Georgia, and you just went out there and butt fucked it against Northern West. Who the fuck was it? Northwestern. No, you went out there and bumble fucked it against Northwestern. So we were like, you know what, Jim Harbaugh in the playoffs. I'm a bet against this nigga because you obviously can't get it together.
Can Michigan stop the air raid? That's a good question. Can Michigan stop 400 yards, 400 passing yards for the national championship?
I'm gonna put it to you like this: if Washington watches the film from the Alabama game and make sure that, because I'm gonna tell you this, Michigan was whooping Alabama's ass with them stunts last night. They could not stop them stunts, right? So if Washington can hold up that defensive line for Michigan, I don't see Michigan winning. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see Michigan winning. If Washington offensive line can hold up, it's gonna be a long passing game for Michigan.
Yeah.
And I'm honest with you, Michigan's cornerbacks ain't really that great. It's just it ain't really that great.
Nah, cause listen, that Jackson boy was getting cooked. That E. Jackson, he was getting cooked last. I like, man, they picking on this dude. No, I'm gonna say the last play he came up with though, but he was getting cooked for it.
Washington is the best passing team that Michigan has probably faced since Northwestern last year. Okay, they're probably the best passing team since Northwestern last year. And you seen what happened last year? They was getting their ass smoked last year. So what if Michigan doesn't?
Bro, that's called the Big Ten.
If Michigan
Big Ten is like that.
Right. Thank you. I did tell y'all Washington was gonna beat Texas, and y'all thought I was crazy. I was like, Texas ain't got enough defense to stop Washington, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Wait a minute. What'd you say? What'd you say? Hold on. What'd you just say?
I said Michigan.
No, you said Texas ain't got enough what?
They have enough defense.
Oh, okay. So defense does win games for you. So that's what I thought.
They help those games. You keep saying that.
I'm just saying. The man just shot himself in the foot.
I'm not shooting myself in the foot. Defense wins championships, but you also need offense to help.
Oh my God. 2,000
Give me a final score. Give me the native final score. Put it in the chat so we can go back and look at it. What's your final score?
Yeah, let's get our receipts all up.
Yeah. I want to see.
You know what? Since defense wins championships, I'm gonna throw this shit straight to the win. Honestly, I'm gonna say 38-27. Washington.
Ooh,
38. Okay.
I got Washington putting up some points. I'm going.
Okay.
You don't think Washington gonna score over 30?
21-17, brother.
I like 24.
Michigan.
Washington.
21-17.
I don't see a scenario where Washington don't score points.
I said 17. I ain't say 0.
At least 30.
I got 27-20. I got 27-20 Washington.
We got 27-20 Washington. Okay. All right. So everybody, I got Washington. Only person out here going for Michigan is Telly, right? Telly, you.
That's right. Big 10, baby.
That's right.
Okay. Washington 35-31. I'm not giving Michigan 31 points.
That's a lot. 31 is a lot.
I'm not giving Michigan 31 points.
That's tough.
All I'm saying is this. Right? Michigan is gonna have to play a flawless game.
No, they don't.
Yes, they will. Yes, they do. Because
You can say that about every team. Then Washington got to play a flawless game.
Washington doesn't have to play a flawless game because Washington has a high-powered offense that gets off the ball.
And you know what I've learned?
Michigan turned the ball over. And let's talk
all
about
those high-powered offenses.
Michigan lucked up, and he was stepped out of bounds on that interception. And let's talk about that no call where the dude.
Man, we can talk about that throughout the football season. Bad calls. What is the point? What is the final verdict? Michigan, Washington.
Michigan cannot turn over the ball. And they're
That's any team.
That's it. But Washington's gonna overpower.
Washington can't turn over the ball.
Neither team can't turn over the ball. Either team can't turn over the ball.
Thank you. In football and sports, you can't turn over the ball.
Ohio, FSU. So what's up? How y'all feel about FSU players quitting on their team?
They got cheated. They were dejected.
Yeah.
So
they was like, what's the point?
That's coming. I think that's. Listen, the Rose Bowl and Sugar Bowl, we got that right. They got. I will say the committee got it right. That's based on ratings and gameplay. I'll say they got it right. This is not anti-FSU, but college football as a whole has to figure out these other 10 bowl games. They're going to have to figure this out because this is the tip of the iceberg. This year is just the tip of the iceberg of transfer, players not playing, players sitting out. Like, this is the tip of the iceberg. And there is nothing, I guess, there's nothing for the player to look forward to. Like, it's nothing. It's a bowl game. They're not winning no money. It's not a national championship. So they want to figure out how to monetize it, like really monetize these games or something. If not, they might as well get rid of the next 10 bowls, the next 10 games.
Exactly.
Bowl,
Bottom line, that is exactly the point.
They got to figure it out.
Hold on. I agree with you. But here's the thing, though, right? If you would have said that to me 2-3 years ago, I would have been like, you absolutely right. But here's the thing. And here's the part that I hate. Oh, they don't have a reason to play. Motherfucker, we paying you now. You niggas are getting multi-million-dollar contracts.
A few of them.
The ones that deserve it. Let's cut this shit. Like, nigga, you backup niggas ain't getting no multi-million-dollar. But nigga, we are paying you now. You're getting paid. You're getting a check. You're getting your nil deal, right? So what the fuck you mean you not gonna show up for this bowl game? Nigga, no.
Listen. So guess what? They NIL deal $5 million. They got $4.5 million and they go into the league. This game don't mean nothing to them. This $100,000 game, they're finna get $20 million in another 2 months. So why go?
Exactly.
You want to figure it out. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a problem.
I'm gonna tell you how you figure it out. First of all, you killed this early recruitment shit. There's no early recruitment in fucking December. No, you keep the recruitment day as it is in fucking like February, right? The transfer portal does not open till after the season is over. Okay, because there's no reason that Tyler Van Dyke played on Miami's team the last game of the season, and then you're sitting on the fucking Wisconsin sideline at the bowl game. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. You got niggas transformed before the season even over. Absolutely not. Cut the transfer portal is done.
But see, here's the thing. That's not gonna stop them from sitting out.
This
they can opt out the games.
Hold on. If you tell these players, like, hey, here's the deal. You're my guy. You're my dude. We're playing in the Orange Bowl. We need to win this Orange Bowl. So here's how this works. My man, if you don't play every game this season, including this bowl game, you are not getting paid. So if you
I
don't
told Mike the same thing.
go somewhere else.
Them
Go
contracts got to
somewhere
have some type of
else.
guidelines or stipulations in them. If you
go
ain't
somewhere
finna
else.
play,
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait it toward bowl games or end the season or something like that. Like you're gonna have to wait it.
There's some
If not, I'm telling you,
There's some
I bet
stipulations.
you 500 players set out in these bowl games. I bet you 500 players, 400 for sure.
But here's the
400
thing,
for sure.
agree. If you're a first round pick, I'm a first round linebacker, and we're playing in the fucking Tyrone Tire Care Bowl, then I can agree with that because this shit is pointless. But if your team is playing in a BCS bowl game, my nigga, you need to show up. You need to show the fuck up. This is not a small bowl game. So there's a certain line that needs to be crossed. But if I was the schools, first of all, NCAA cut the transfer portal till after the season. And then on top of that, you need to start penalizing. Stop letting these niggas transfer after you get 2 good games and all of a sudden you're ready to go to Alabama as a freshman. Like, I spent all this time, effort to get you over here. You got 2 fucking good games under you. Now you think you're finna go to Alabama and play there next year? Hell no. Hell no. I say we go back to making these niggas sit out of here.
They're not. They're not going backwards.
No,
it's too late.
It's only going to get more aggressive with player movement and player power. It's only get up from here or down, however you see fit. It's only
the NIL deals don't come from the schools. The NIL deals don't come from the schools. The schools not paying it.
The boosters,
it's the boosters.
And the boosters
gonna pay them after every game.
So going from a small school with an NIL deal, and you can go to Alabama, Miami. The boosters are all for it because now they get their return on investment. They get their product in a better market.
I just want to go on the records and say, when they started saying the NIL deal, I really wish I could find this post. Right? There was like college football gonna start doing NIL deals. Right? I said this. Oh God, I say. Now look at the top 10 most profitable colleges in college football. Watch these motherfuckers start being in the playoffs. And look who was in the playoffs this year. Texas, Michigan. I was like, Texas and Michigan is in the top 5 profitable schools. Now all of a sudden, Texas is competing. Ain't that a fun? All of a sudden,
wait a minute, hold on, brother. You said Michigan. Michigan been at the cusp before all this.
But that NIL deal pushed them over the edge.
No, it
Texas,
didn't.
Let's be real.
Michigan, no, it didn't. Right. Michigan been on the cusp before all the NIL.
Tell you,
really, act like Michigan been garbage or something.
Tell you, like Jim Harbaugh wasn't on the hot seat a few years ago before they started getting into the college playoffs because they were sitting there like,
come on, dog, that's different. They expected him to turn the program into that powerhouse.
That just started beating Ohio State. Let's not talk about Ohio State.
Come on, man. You better look at the history. You better keep your ass in Florida. Keep your nose out from up here. This Big Ten country. Because you don't know nothing about Big Ten country.
All right. I hope Jim Harbaugh beat y'all asses.
You talk that SEC, ACC bullshit. But when you come up to the Big Ten, brother, you better come correct.
Yeah, we heard about that, Jimbo.
Booster paid $20 million to come back. That man ain't taking that shit. He gone.
Man, $20 million. I'll come back for $20 million.
Yeah, I know. That's NFL money right there.
Yeah, that's NFL money. I'll come back for
NFL money.
But no, he'll make that in the NFL. Marvin Harris Jr. needs 2 good seasons in the NFL. If Marvin Harris
that's his rookie deal. $20 million is his rookie deal.
If Marvin Harris Jr. has 2 good seasons in the NFL, he's going to come out blazing as a rookie, and as a sophomore, Marvin Harris Jr. has an equally or better season than he did his first season. Then Marvin Harris Jr. can look whoever in the face and was like, "Hey, bring me my money," and he gonna ask $8 million for sure.
Because wide receivers from college also bust out just as many as quarterbacks from college. In the NFL,
I can guarantee you, Marvin Harris Jr.
You can't guarantee nothing.
I can put your money.
You can hold up. You can say your hope.
Put your money where your mouth is. I can
Well, I'm
guarantee
just saying, you can't guarantee nothing.
I can guarantee you.
Everybody thought Trent Richardson was going to be the next big thing, and where was he at?
Who?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Who?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Trent Richardson. Running back out of Alabama. Thought he was just going to be high price ish.
Exactly.
In the city with dog shoes on.
Hey! Just like we thought Terrell Pryor was gonna be that dude. Just like we thought.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you know what they got in common? That's them Big Ten boys. Just got in the NFL and just turned to trash.
Not all of them.
Maybe if they would have competed in a better conference like the SEC and ACC.
Come on now. We talking QBs. Everything else Big Ten hit. Linemen, running backs, 1 or 2 wide receivers, because I don't know, man. Them wide receivers, linebackers, corners, safety.
I feel that ball. You got to be smart with these deals,
take an
bro.
insurance policy out on his legs and still be on top and pick and still get it there. I mean, if he stayed, honestly, he stayed. That'll be on him. But like at the end of the day, he's gonna be a top 3 pick. Literally,
maybe.
No, it's not maybe. It's Caleb Williams, Drake Mayo, Marvin Harris Jr. That is
okay. As many years as I watched the draft and everybody did it, always a monkey wrench get thrown in it.
Unless somebody moves up in the trade to take somebody.
There ain't even gotta be nobody to move up. It's team need. We don't know what GMs be thinking. We do not know what GMs be thinking, because nobody thought Baker Mayfield would be the first quarterback to come out the draft in his draft class.
How did you not think that? I knew that. I seen that. I'm like, they finna pick Baker.
No, they wasn't talking about Baker being number 1. They was talking about Sam Darnold.
Baker was the best quarterback in the draft.
They said Sam Darnold. They was talking about Sam Darnold.
Look at Sam Darnold now. Nowhere.
He was the 49ers, ain't he?
Yeah, third string.
Actually, he got in. No, he got in that game last week.
Second screen.
Yeah, he got in the game last week when Brock Purdy threw 4 picks.
You mean Brock Purdy the game manager and not the superstar that people think he is?
Dude, Cam Newton already exposed everybody and said everybody's mostly game managers.
There's a difference between game managers and playmakers. Brock Purdy,
exactly,
are game managers. You want to know a playmaker? Tom Brady. I hate that motherfucker. But boy, when I tell you to sit in the pocket and make some goddamn plays, he was a playmaker. Michael Vick was a playmaker. Cam Newton was a playmaker. And as crazy as this sounds, Drew Bledsoe was a playmaker. Steve Young was a playmaker. Aaron Rodgers, he's a game manager. Aaron Rodgers is gonna fuck up.
Whoa. That man a Hall of Famer, and I can't stand his ass.
I think Aaron Rodgers
call him no game manager. No.
Aaron Rodgers a playmaker.
He's a playmaker.
So, all right, speaking of playmakers, last year Lamar Jackson won Baltimore, and all other 31 teams in the NFL said, "We good on you, Lamar." Now Lamar's up for MVP. How many teams eating crow? I know one team eating crow. I know he gonna mad with the Patriots. But that nigga was like, "Hey, come holler at me, Bill," and they were like, "Nah, we good." I bet y'all wish I had Lamar now, huh?
No, you're right. You're right, Bill. Dollar Bill.
It's okay, but guess what, though? So is Justin Fields. He's a playmaker.
Hey, look what y'all did. Y'all fucked that man over.
Who is y'all? Once again, they go that word. You know,
there's no y'all to the Chicago Bears. They fucked that man.
Well, I agree with you. What you mean? I'll be sitting here like, what the hell are y'all talking about? Trading him away and getting Caleb Williams. I don't want that bum. Caleb Williams is a bum. I'm like, that dude is emotionally weak.
Listen,
you cannot be emotionally weak in Chicago.
I don't want no quarterback that paints his nails. Sorry.
Once again, the views and opinions that Judge just expressed is not that of in game. If you paint your nails, you paint your nails. We don't care.
I don't want you as a quarterback on my team. You paint your nails. You don't get your ass off my damn team. That man lost a game and was like, I just want to go cuddle with my dog and watch some TV show. What?
That's what I'm saying. The man is emotionally weak. And to play in Chicago, you can't be that because in this, man, they'll talk about your kids. And the kids ain't even throwing a pass.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and I'm not capping, I'm not bullshit. Matt Nagy kid was playing football and they booed the kid because of Matt Nagy. It's like Chicago is ruthless. It's like, damn, y'all went after the man's kid. He ain't calling no plays. The kid, hey, comes with the territory.
That'd be stupid to get rid of Justin Fields. Y'all would be stupid.
Here's the thing. They put talent around Justin Fields. You went out and got DJ Moore. You got
wide receiver.
It's not
man.
talent. It's not.
They gotta do some construction. They gotta do some construction on that offensive line.
Exactly. We gotta figure that out.
It's the play.
We need another receiver. We got the tight end down pat. We got running backs. Dude, we need a different coach. I don't give a damn how much talent you got. If you ain't got a smart coach, that talent all going to waste. That's bottom line.
Junior and the tight end out of Georgia. Listen, that would be the smart thing to do, but this is the Chicago Bears we talking about, okay? Come on.
They're going to trade that first pick. They're going to trade the first pick, which is the smart thing to do to build your future. And then draft. Right. And they might even trade what they got.
Hey, hear me out.
They might even trade that one.
Hear me out. I got a wild scenario. Hear me out. You ready for this one? They're gonna trade away their number one pick and then take Russell Wilson.
Dude, Russell ain't coming into the shot, dog.
Hey, listen, dog. Listen, Russell gonna end up in New England. Watch what I say.
I ain't mad at that.
He might end up in New England.
Russ might end up in New England
with a new head coach, because I think Bill is out of there.
Bill might be chalking up his last few days here.
That's what I'm saying. I think he might be out of there.
Hey, I'm politics. Dear Dollar Bill, we got room for you in Carolina. We got some good ass.
Or you know what, Russell Wilson.
We got some big
Russell Wilson
and Charlotte, North Carolina.
The Raiders. That's a Raiders move.
We got it for you, Big Bill. You hear me? We got what you need in North Carolina, bro. Right up the road from your New England honeys, we got what you need.
But Bill ain't going to North Carolina, dog.
Come to North Carolina, Bill. We got you.
We'll what you mean they're going to fire Bill? Okay.
Bill might be getting fired.
We'll do whatever the hell you want, Bill.
Just man, let me tell you something.
Playoffs, my nigga.
Bill going somewhere. If he leaves New England, he's going somewhere where the team is young, with a young QB. So
we got a young QB. It'll be his second freaking year. Boom.
Bryce Young.
We got a young QB.
I know y'all said he'll go somewhere with a young QB. There's many teams. I don't know. Who's y'all coach?
We ain't got one. We fired the motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Y'all got a coaching opening.
That's why I said we fired his ass in the middle of the season. We were like, all right, cool. After 0-10, we were like, hey, bro, this ain't gonna work. You gotta bounce, my boy. You gotta bounce, my boy. So, Bill, we got a coaching opening. We got a young quarterback. What you want? Matter of fact, we got 2 stud-ass defensive linemen. Don't you like defense, Bill? What you want? Let us know who you want us to pick next year draft.
Hey, man, y'all finna hire Josh McDaniels. Be quiet.
Ain't he a Dolphins head coach?
No, he got fired this year too.
What? We're talking about the nigga from the Raiders?
Well, yeah.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely.
Y'all finna hire Josh McDaniels.
Nah, hell nah. We hired that motherfucker. No.
And he gonna get 1.5 years and fired again, because that's all he lasts is 1.5 years in this situation. Just second time he was a head coach, fired after 1.5 years. That's crazy. That man better not ever resurface as a head coaching candidate.
Nah, him and Matt Nagy.
I told you, Telly, he end up back in New England.
Hey, he just ain't resurfaced yet. I think that's what it was. I think he was supposed to be the one after Bill leave to take over New England.
I tell you what, Bill, if you come over, we'll let you hire Josh McDaniels as an offensive coordinator.
You ain't gonna let him do nothing. Bill gonna do what he want to do.
If you want to hire McDaniels, hire McDaniels. I won't give a shit. As long as you compete.
When Bill coming to be the coach and the GM. So
at this point, if you get up to the playoffs, goddamn it, it's fine with me.
You can't even get us to the playoffs. What you mean? What you talking about?
Look at y'all quarterback, bro. Don't do that.
You can't get us to the playoffs.
Look at y'all quarterback though.
Yeah, Bill messed up when he hired Mac Jones. When he drafted Mac Jones, he messed up.
I understand what he was doing when he hired. Like, why'd you hire Mac Jones? Why'd you draft Mac Jones?
Because his boy is Nick Saban. He listened to Saban.
He listened to me. That was a favor. That was a favor.
Listen, no, they should have went on ahead.
I wouldn't say it was just 12 now. It wasn't just 12. Can't go out there on the field and play by itself now. It wasn't just 12 now. I ain't gonna let you say that. It wasn't just 12.
But see, the thing about it wasn't just 12, but what was missing in that locker room was 12. He kept them all together. Yes. He kept them because, it was a few cats in that locker room that was like, looking at Bill Belichick, man, who the fuck he think he is? And then, 12 will calm it down. Like, hey, man, listen, we trying to win. Let's just focus on winning. Yeah. We can pull this together. See, when you have a locker room presence like that, you can win championships with dysfunction.
Bill is not a player's coach, and that's why Tom Brady big in the whole situation. Tom Brady controlled the egos in that locker room. It wasn't Bill. It wasn't Bill Belichick. It was Tom Brady that controlled the egos in that locker room. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
No matter what, that's what you can get 12 for. But I ain't gonna say it was just 12 winning those 6 Super Bowls.
Right.
Bill got something to do with that.
Oh yeah, it was a perfect marriage. That's the thing. They needed each other because they filled each other's, gaps. They fit together and filled each other's gaps.
Let's not forget other opposing team play calling too. That definitely contributed.
And we ain't got time to worry about the opposing team. That's on them.
No,
because
throwing the ball on second and goal from the 1, that's wild.
Hey, that's Pete Carroll, dumbass. It's Pete Carroll.
That's Pete Carroll.
But it's like this. Because you've seen 12 goes to Tampa Bay and went to Magic.
That's crazy.
12 goes to Tampa Bay and he quiets that locker room. He calmed down and they win the Super Bowl. Hell, if they don't blow that coverage, they back in the Super Bowl because they beat the Rams. If it wasn't for that blown coverage, they beat the Rams. That Rams stomped that man into the ground the whole game, and he came back and tied them. He was going to beat them.
That's what because that's what they wanted. They hit the Rams up and was like, hey, that's not what we got in the script. Y'all need to tighten this shit up a second half.
So when you get the point is when you got a great locker room presence that can calm that locker room, you can have a coach like Belichick. You know what I'm saying? Can Belichick go to Carolina and pull the New England? Hell no, they gonna turn on him. Bryce Young can't calm that locker room.
No, he ain't talking about 5'8". No,
it ain't even him. There's nobody in that locker room that can calm it and bring it together.
That's a good question, yo. After the Tom Brady talk, this is a good question.
Who y'all got? Oh, Lamar Jackson.
Okay, winning the MVP. I would have said Christian McCaffrey. Honestly, I would say Christian McCaffrey because of what he meant to the 49ers this year. I mean, the man did it all.
And stayed healthy majority of the season.
Which was a first for him.
Yeah, he stayed healthy.
You know, so
I think they're gonna give it to Lamar Jackson, but I'm gonna tell you on this one. I like Christian McCaffrey, but I think Lamar from the grab hold of it.
Lamar
shit, and if you don't want to give it to him, you can give it to Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill, Tyreek Hill, amazing season this year. We had an amazing season.
Man, I ain't never seen a dude do so much. He did more with the Dolphins than he did with the damn Chiefs.
Hey, remember what he said? Now, Tua, he said Tua a better player than
than Mahomes, and everybody laughed at him. And like this man on the cusp of 2,000 receiving yards, and I'm like, y'all want to? I'm like, hey, y'all want to try that again?
Not to put no stripes on Mahomes, Mike, because that's what you finna do.
Hey, because what we not gonna do is sit here and disrespect Mahomes, boy. Don't do that.
Oh my God, you mean the struggler? The struggler.
I'm sorry.
The struggler.
Is Patrick Mahomes going to the playoffs? Yes. Did Patrick Mahomes in the AFC West? Yes, he did. Sorry, what? Oh, okay.
Barely.
Every wide receiver says that this is the best quarterback I ever had. Who you ever heard of a motherfucking wide receiver say, "Hey, my quarterback before him was better"? No, Tyreek Hill is saying exactly what he has to say. Tua,
but it's proven though. Look at his numbers.
That's this year.
Since he's been gone from Kansas City.
Before Tua got to that concussion scale last year, Tua was out there balling last year.
Exactly.
Nobody's saying Tua isn't a baller. I'm not saying that at all. Tua is a damn good quarterback. There's no strike on Tua not being a quarterback. But because Patrick Mahomes is having a down year this year, and Tua has the privilege of just slinging balls to Tyreek and downfield and have better numbers, don't sit here and get beside yourself talking about Tua a better quarterback. Patrick got two of them things. Tua ain't got damn.
Hold on, boy. Nobody said he was a better quarterback. All we mentioned is that Tyreek Hill said he was a better quarterback. I never said
that because he has to say that because that's the nigga throwing him the ball.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
He don't have to say that.
He was a better quarterback. I just said Tyreek mentioned that he was a better quarterback.
And Tyreek has to say that type of stuff because that's the nigga that's throwing him the ball.
No, he don't have to say that.
It damn sure helped me get more looks not knowing it. Let me go ahead and hype my quarterback up so he can throw me the ball more so I can get this 2,000 yards. Come on.
All he can do is, he's a good quarterback. That's all he had to say. That's all he had to say. Man, Tua's a really good quarterback. People always think he's a good quarterback, but he's a great quarterback. He didn't have to say he's the best quarterback I've ever played with. He's a great quarterback. He said that because he meant it.
Okay.
I'm with you. Give it to McCaffrey.
Hey,
I'm getting tired of these quarterbacks winning the role.
Listen, I'd be happy with Tyreek or McCaffrey winning. And just understand, he can say that all he wants to, but just say, nigga, you got a ring because of my homeboy. And when Tua gets you a ring, then holla at me. But the way y'all just played the other night with the Ravens mud stomping y'all ass, all right.
What happened though? What? How the Ravens stomped them?
They scored 56 points.
How?
Because of Lamar Jackson. It's a great quarterback.
No.
Hey, they scored 56 points. That offense was immaculate.
That number one defense.
Number one defense.
Okay, and it wasn't 19-20. It wasn't 3-6. It was 19-56. If a nigga scored 56,
they snuffed out their high-powered offense with defense.
Yeah, the offensive side of the ball has arguably the best quarterback in the NFL this year. Offensively. Has one of the better offenses this season.
Hey man, listen. We had a great conversation.
Thank you everybody. Man, I didn't realize so many people tuned into Endgame. Y'all must really have missed us. We appreciate the love. Keep on coming back. We're gonna have some more of these heated discussions, about sports. Matter of fact, we're gonna give a shout out for all y'all who kept track this season. Our fantasy league is over.
Yes, sir.
Our boy Christopher Poole, we nicknamed him the Juggernaut, walked away with the championship. defeated one-time champion Coach A. Coach A was going for his second title in 3 years. I myself came in third. This is my first time making the playoff. Top 3, Chris, Coach A, and myself. Next year, keep track because I think Jody Skywalker will be one of the forces to be reckoned with. I know B will be one of the forces to be reckoned with because somehow he just hit a fluke 8-game losing streak.
It's a revenge show with me.
Yeah.
I get back.
Chef Jimbo in the comments, he built his team to win this year, didn't. I had to take him out, sorry. But he'll be back next year. It was a fun year. If y'all could have seen some of the chats we were having, y'all would have just been like, goodness gracious. But I look forward to next season, fantasy football with my guys. That was fun. Year 4, going to be even better. For all y'all who play fantasy and may be interested, hit us up. We might have a couple of spots open for you to join in the madness and the fun. Don't be shy. And it don't cost much, just $25. That's it.
Yeah, and shout out if y'all can't make it to that family talk league, me and my boy Chef Jimbo and Jody Skywalker got another league. Just hit us up if y'all looking for a spot.
Hold on. Can I get my shout out?
Go ahead.
So we do have the grade 8 league, which would be the what we call it now? What is it?
I think it's the Elite 10 or League 10 or something
10.
like that.
So listen, the grade 8 league, your boy, that's right, Mr. Jody Skywalker, is the grade 8 champion this year.
Yeah, shout out to Jody, dog. He came out with his championship this year.
Congratulations.
I couldn't ask for a better game from motherfucking Jamar Gibbs. I was like, boy, look at here, Lord. If Jamar Gibbs have a good game, and I couldn't ask for a more disappointing game from Devontae Adams with 1.7 point head ass, but still championship. So if y'all want to get mud stomped next year in both of them leagues,
we got some spots open. Y'all come hit us up, man. We got some spots open.
Except for Jeremy's brother, you can't come. You're not invited.
Jeremy, brother. I ain't heard nothing from him since the basketball.
Let me tell you something. Anybody that named Jeremy can't come.
Hey man, but that was the in-game podcast tonight. We could have went a lot more into depth with a lot of things. We're gonna miss basketball, but we still got a long basketball season.
We'll be back full force next week. Today is my brother's birthday, Elmo birthday.
Shout out to Elmo, the AD, the athletic director. Shout out to Elmo. Happy birthday to you, brother. Before y'all go, man, just drop an emoji. Let us know how you felt about the content today. Jimbo put it up earlier. We appreciate y'all showing up and giving us y'all opinion and joining us for this discussion. Appreciate that. Like Uncle Buzz say, your in-game back. Y'all go and y'all tap into the rest of our socials. Tap into the rest of our socials. Make sure y'all tap in to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and make sure y'all tap in to YouTube. And if y'all miss any of the shows on our other podcasts, y'all can find them there, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify for your listening ear. Tap in with us on the other socials with Facebook and Instagram and TikTok as well. So that's all of it, man. That's all of it. Am I missing anything, fellas?
No, when Unhinged coming back.
Shit.
That means a while. Good. Yeah.
We on break right now, man.
Tell us when Unhinged coming back. Shit.
we on break right now.
I love it. We'll
see y'all next week, man. Get y'all some more sports. The last week of football, man. Then we got the playoffs.
Next Tuesday we'll discuss that national championship.
Yes, we will.
We'll be talking Natty Championship.
We'll be talking
Michigan victory.
And the Washington victory, and we'll be talking about going into the first week of the playoffs. No, this week, the last week of the regular season, right?
Yeah, this week is the last week. Week 18. That went by so quick. Seemed like it just started.
Right. BS. So next week we're gonna talk about the Washington Natty and we're gonna talk about the playoff picture.
All right.
Let's get it.
Hey,
Y'all have a good night, bro.
hey,
Peace out.
Yeah, jumping out of the basement, best in the game, ain't no need for replacements. Beating up the block, putting holes in the pavement. Pass up the rock, the only thing we shooting J's with. Easy on the scene, family talk is the kingpin. Sports and direct, no ESPN. Being top rate, busting streams through your state. Bro, we all up for debate, but this ain't first take. Hell no. Right here, you can get it in a hurry. Listen as we drop nuggets. No Joker, no Murray for the 3-step Curry. Took it like a thief. My homeboy Pat classified as a chief. Jody hit us with the college. We got MLB knowledge. Boxing social with the chef. TKO before the stop and playing homage to the best. Us, we proclaim Uncle Pudge and the CEO. This the end game.
I'm the one that got sick. Make that motherfucker flip. Say bet with all your chips. I'm the one. Not 2 and not 3. That ain't me. I'm the one. One and only. Ain't no asses in my seat. I'm the one. Might check me on the one. Niggas hate me cause I won. And they hate me. I'm the one. Ain't no faking. I'm the no mistaken. I'm the one. Ain't no breaking. I'm the greatest. I'm the one.